Brazil's new president Jair Bolsonaro chose the White House for his first foreign visit since taking office. He campaigned on building closer ties with the U.S., blasts what he calls fake news, and uses rhetoric such as Brazil first. His moniker, Trump of the Tropics.
It is fair to say that today Brazil does have a president who is not anti-American.
The two leaders discussed a range of issues, including finding a resolution to the crisis in Venezuela.
We can do the tough sanctions, and all options are open, so we may be doing that. But we haven't done the toughest of sanctions, as you know. We've done, I would say, right down the middle. But we can go a lot tougher if we need to do that.
Bolsonaro declined to answer whether he would support a U.S. military intervention to oust Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro.
Everything that we discussed here will be honored, but unfortunately, certain pieces of information, if they are to come to the table, may not be debated publicly.
Brazil could play a stabilizing role in a transitional post-Maduro environment, says Roger Noriega of the American Enterprise Institute.
Brazil could, with a very professional military, play that kind of role. But I think in terms of an intervention or the U.S. Going in proactively to oust Maduro, I don't think the U.S.'s military is there, and neither is the Brazilian military quite yet.
Trump floated the idea of bringing Brazil into NATO, the military alliance between North America and Europe, or at least as a major non-NATO ally, with preferential access to buy American military technology.
I think it's a very important step in terms of sort of priming the pump of that cooperation on national security issues. I don't think that the Brazilians are quite completely aligned with us on the use of force, for example, in Venezuela, where the President of the United States has said all options are on the table. But I think that their outlook is similar.
As part of increased military cooperation, in September, Brazil allowed the use of its Alcantara aerospace base to launch American rockets. Trump promised support for Brazil to join the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, which includes most of the world's developed economies. Both leaders are seeking to expand bilateral trade relations. Patsy Widakuswara, VOA News at the White House.